Hi, I was asked to make a video on how I make my mess for the COVID-19 nurses and protection for just everyday living. 2020, guys. So this is just the way that I do it. I know there's a ton of different ways out there, but this is the way that works for me. And so come along on my journey.
First, what I do is I do a 9x7 square. So on my cutting board here, these are all inches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I take my rotary cutter. Let's see if I can do this. And then you can cut multiple layers at each time. So there's the 7. And then like I said, this isn't going to be perfect because I'm trying to do this one-handed. That's okay, we'll make it work. All right, so there's a couple of 9x7 squares. And then for the ties, what I've been doing is I have a big whole bunch of just felt. And so what I've done is I cut them into strips. They're about 1/2-inch strips, but then when you pull them, it stretches it out a little bit. So cut it like about 3/4 to an inch long, and then when you pull, and this is really nice and sturdy because I don't have elastic and I ran out of bias tape. So, all right, we have our 9x7 squares, and what we're gonna do is we are going to take 2 of them, okay, and we are going to sew the right sides together, okay? So that means the pretty fabric against the pretty fabric, okay? And what I'm gonna do is just sew along the wide side right there on both sides, okay? And then we're gonna go iron and pleat. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. As you can see, my pressure foot's a little messed up, but we make it work. Okay, so then I'll do the second. So now what we're gonna do is fold it right side out, okay? Right, and I have my iron on. This will help it lay flat. If we do that, just a quick little iron. I just turn the iron on so it's not super hot. Okay. Oh, still cold. I plugged in the toaster. Okay, now that I have the iron on and not the toaster, I'm gonna make a little crease, okay? And actually what I found is if you take a chopstick, you can put it in there and you can get it really nice and tight. Just knock the camera, that's okay. Great, and this is the fun part. So fold in to make like a little edge, okay? And then press. And if you get a whole stack of these ready to start doing them, then you can like be folding the next one while this one's ironing, right? But then it keeps it nice and steady right there. And we're gonna do that to this other side. Okay. And press. I joke that there's only 2 reasons why I iron. One is horse shows, to make sure that my show clothes are good. And the other one apparently is making masks to keep people alive. All right, so now we have a nice square. What we're gonna do is just do a fold. So we're gonna do a pleat like that, and make sure that your pleats go the same way. Okay, and these ones don't have pockets. Some people like to have pockets in it for filters, but these ones do not. So just kind of, you know, eyeball it. And again, if you have a production line going, then you can have
You know, like usually I have about 10 of these, and while I'm folding the next one, the iron I just let sit on there. My steam puts steam out the front, so if I had a steamer, I would do it that way, but I don't. All right, now let's go sew. All right, so now we're back at the sewing machine. And what we're gonna do is kind of make our creases. Okay. We're gonna take our strips, make sure that they're stretched out, tuck that right in that pocket. Okay. Now sew it. I like to put the needle down. I'm gonna do it a couple twirls. Okay. Now before you get too far, remember you have to put your bottom one in. Okay. So we're going to take that. Sometimes you can pin it too, but I don't know. I'm lazy. I don't like to use pins. I just cut a whole bunch of these, and where did they go? I have no idea. All right. Again, before it gets too far, make sure to put your little tie in there. Okay, and especially on this one, make sure you put your tie in there. This is from a different fabric, but it works. Might have to help it over because it's quite thick. Okay, and then they say just run around it twice. Okay. So I'm gonna flip. Not get your fingers. Now your mask is done. So now the mask is done, and what you can do is put it on, and then we're gonna tie it. And like I said, those ties work really well. It's getting caught in my hair. Then down and tie underneath. I should put my hair up. Okay. And you can see that with the accordion, it makes it be nice and tight. Okay, right there. There's hardly any opening, right? Some people are putting wire here, but I don't find a reason to personally. But you can see that's what the finished mess looks like. Stay safe, you guys. Here's how you can make your own bias tape or your own ribbons to tie up those masks too. I just have a piece of fabric. It's about 1.5 inches maybe. What you're gonna do is fold it in and then fold it up on top of each other again, and then just sew so that you're touching the seam. Just like that. And then you have your own tie.